Welcome to a special limited overs edition of QI for Sport Relief. And there's an excited buzz in the stands tonight, so let's tee off for Jimmy Carr goes, Sandy Tuxvig goes, Lee Mack goes, and Alan Davies goes. We're under starters' orders and they're off. In which sport has Britain been the reigning Olympic champion for the past 92 years?
So is this something that they stopped doing?
They have now stopped this.
Is it something basic like?
It's tug of war. Well done, Sandy. Absolutely right.
You're winning.
She said, I don't want to do this.
I don't know anything about sport. What's that question about? There's only 3 sports that you have to go backwards. One of them's tug of war, one of them's rowing, and I can't remember the other one.
Darts.
It's not darts, is it?
Darts.
You don't do that, do you?
No, because you've got to walk up to them, you've got to go back.
Fencing. You don't get your board to the moonwalk back, do you? I'll have them, thank you.
Fencing is a good point. You're bound to be going backwards.
Fencing, yeah, but you go forwards
Yeah, you
and
go forwards
backwards.
as well.
You only go
Why are you
backwards.
asking us a question you don't know the answer to?
It's rather good. It'd be interesting.
I say, how are you?
Does anyone in the audience know?
Swimming, no, because you...
Backstroke.
Backstroke.
Backstroke. High jump is another one.
High jump is the answer. I remembered it now.
Hey.
Just not remembering when someone else says it.
Swimming, you can go...
Well, backstroke is...
Yeah, but you're not going backwards. You're going forwards, but you're backwards. That's different.
Wow. The ontological world of...
Yeah. But then again, you're going forwards when you're going backwards in high jump.
Yes.
And rowing.
No, you're not. You're going backwards.
You are...
It is. Because the way home's that way.
The cocks face the front.
Oh, not this one again.
Stop it.
Only if you tuck it in. Only if you tuck
Obviously,
it in.
in the coxless pairs, they are both going backwards.
Now, that is a ladies' sport.
Can I just say, I loved your impersonation of backstroke, though, Stephen. That was very, very good. Yes, that's... You do have a
Not
sport.
getting your hands wet. It's all right, I've got a rubber wrinkle.
There's that one, the butterfly as well.
Stephen's always preferred to be rescued, rather.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I'd rather be rescued by the man in the chair.
Stephen Fry drowned.
Anyway, what's the most dangerous sport for American women?
Oh, I know this.
And
It's fishing.
No.
it's cheerleading.
It is.
Yes, you're right, Sandy.
what?
It is cheerleading. Brilliant. Honestly, Sandy. Sandy, I have to tell you, Sandy was so nervous about it. She said, do I have to do the sport relief one? Get someone else with it, because I know absolutely nothing about sport. She's winning by miles. It is indeed cheerleading. And when we say injuries, catastrophic injuries, I mean death, being paralysed.
Quite a bad injury, yeah.
Being paralysed.
They don't usually do it like that, though, do they?
Oh, they do. Oh, they do.
The most famous one was, wasn't George W. Bush on the...
Very good. And he's here on my card, so that's got to be worth points. He was head cheerleader for his all-boys high school. There he is on the left.
Head cheerleading. If only there'd been a catastrophic accident.
Yes.
How many lives would have been saved?
Yes, according to the latest figures we could find in 2002, 22,900 children aged 5 to 18 in America were admitted to hospitals for cheerleading injuries. 65% of all catastrophic injuries amongst American sportswomen at schools are created in the act of cheerleading.
Is it classed as a sport?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They are incredibly
yes,
fit.
very, very serious about it. As you see them, I mean, they throw themselves around and do all kinds of stuff.
I throw
It's
myself
not just
around
going
in the
rah,
bedroom,
rah,
it's not a
rah.
sport.
No.
I'm sure sex is a sport somewhere. I'm sure someone is trying to make that into a
Olympic sport.
into a competitive thing. Because if it is, I'm pretty fast. By any standards. I think I've got a shot here.
So, what was the most popular sport in Britain until 1835?
Is it fishing?
No, it wasn't fishing. Fishing is, I believe, still the most popular sport in Britain.
Is this spectator sport?
It was
or
a
is
spectator sport, but, you know, people could, as it were, be expert in it, in as much as you...
Chariot racing.
Not chariot racing. It involved betting, a huge amount of
Horse
betting.
racing.
It was, no, like horse racing... Oh, dear. Like horse racing...
That noise in my sleep. Because my dreams are wrong.
It was called... It was...
This is rude. You know what? I've had a few of those, Alan. It's nothing to worry about.
This sport...
Pigeon racing?
Not pigeon racing, but you've finally got the right species of animal.
Falconry?
No.
Is it seagull racing?
No. No.
Homing pigeons. What are they?
Not homing
not
pigeons.
pigeons.
No,
any-
this is
another bird.
This banned in
Shooting.
1835.
Grouse shooting.
Nothing's been banned in the shooting of birds.
cockfighting.
Cockfighting is the right answer, apparently. Yeah, that's right. Every
short,
place,
wasn't it?
Downing Street had a cockpit. The Palace of Westminster had a cockpit.
When you travel around Britain, every pub has
Every
got...
village, every town.
all
had a
the pubs are
cockpit.
called
It
the,
was. That's right. Cock Inn and so on. Yeah.
One at Downing Street.
But there was one in Downing Street and in the Palace of Westminster. It was just a national obsession, cockfighting. And in fact, on Shrove Tuesday, for a fee of what was called 1 cockpenny, boys could bring their gamecocks to school and fight them for the day. And apparently, and I'm reading this with a straight face, a good cocker would think nothing of cleaning his cock's wounded head by sticking it in his mouth and sucking it clean.
And can we just have a round of applause for keeping a straight face?
Well done, Steve. Thank you. So, the fact is, cockfighting was the national sport of Britain right up until they banned it. And lastly, my final question. If you want to give a sporting chance to people having a hard time in the UK and across the world, what's the very best thing you can do? Well, the very best thing you can do right now is to call 03457 910 910 and make a donation, or visit bbc.co.uk/sport relief. Go on, be a sport. And tonight, of course, everyone's a winner, so it's good night from Sandy, Jimmy, Lee, Alan and me. And I leave you with this thought from Matthew Hansen. It's not the winning that counts, nor the taking part. It's making fun of the little fat kid who always comes in last. Good night.